Graph databases offer truly revolutionary information management and analysis capabilities. Sadly, they have never lived up to their full potential. Until now, that is. In this video, we'll describe several major improvements FlexVertex delivers over first-generation graph databases. As a reminder, in FlexVertex, no matter how you may visualize your information, all data is stored as objects. And each object is capable of being connected to every other object, assuming you have the authorization to do so. This enables amazing possibilities for traversing your multiverse. Here's a quick overview of what we'll be covering in this video. Object orientation helps remove the impedance mismatch between your application code and your data storage technology. In this example, notice that we've created a base class for person and assigned some properties to it. We've then derived a passenger class from person, with two new properties. We're now able to query on the person class, which will show us all persons and passengers. On the other hand, we may elect to just run a query against the passenger class, which won't show us any objects of base class person. One of the big barriers to graph database adoption has been relatively poor support for transactions. Organizations developing mission-critical applications need the assurance that their data will be safe. In response to these requirements, FlexVertex provides full ACID-compliant transactions. In this example, we're conducting 3 operations as part of a single transaction. First, we're registering a passenger on a particular flight. Next, we're creating an object that indicates that he's applied for a credit card in response to an offer that was presented when booking the flight. And finally, we're embedding a special reservation request object within the passenger object. Since these are all part of one transaction, they will either be all committed together, or all rolled back together. Unlike earlier technologies where multi-server capabilities were an afterthought, FlexVertex provides unparalleled distributed processing support, beginning with the Bronze Edition. This means that as soon as an object is updated on one server, it's automatically updated on all other instances in your FlexVertex environment. This lets you confidently distribute your workloads and even dedicate separate servers for decision support and analytics. Mixed schema enforcement means that you can require certain data elements, such as ID and flight, and then let the remainder of the data be optional, as is the case with these 2 bookings. Cumbersome and confusing data traversal languages continue to plague most graph databases. In contrast, FlexVertex supplies a robust SQL implementation alongside Voyager, our revolutionary multiverse traversal language. Taken together, these easily understood languages democratize data access to a vastly larger constituency than ever before. And best of all, they're accessible from all FlexVertex APIs. We described the FlexVertex information hierarchy in a series of videos. For now, it's important to note that, assuming proper authorization, it's easy to construct queries that span domains, nexuses, and schemas. By subscribing to this channel, you'll be kept up to date on the latest videos that we're creating to help you understand all that you can achieve with FlexVertex.